Hello guys, and welcome to my video which is all about the Gears Judgment Melee. And what's playing in the background here is my melee only gameplay which I did. I played 3 games of free-for-all doing nothing but meleeing. No grenades, never shot my gun once. I went 32 kills and 36 deaths, but of course a lot of my deaths were due to the fact that people could kill me at long range with their explosives, rifles, snipers, etc. Of course, and not being able to throw a grenade is a pretty huge disadvantage in Judgment free-for-all. And also chainsaws were very dangerous for me. Once they revved, I was done. But and basically in this video I'm just going to show you guys everything about the melee and let you guys decide whether or not it's overpowered or not. I will be discussing the difference between the 2-hit and a 3-hit melee and which weapons have each. And I will be discussing the melee delay, the delay after you shoot before you can melee, and then the delay after you melee before you can shoot again, and how that differs between rifles and shotguns. I'll also be looking at the range at which a melee can be landed, and then the spread, and how far a person can be from the center of your screen before the melee will also land. And lastly, we're going to be looking at the percentage of health that each of the melees takes away. And I think you'll be interested to see how precise I was able to get that. So, there's a lot of things to look at, and let's get right into the experiments. So starting off with the 3-hit melee, basically any weapon which does not have a blade attached to it. Your Gnasher, your pistol, your sawed-off, your Lancer, your Hammerburst, classic Hammerburst, Marxist, Sniper, Digger, Bushka, Boomshot, Scorcher, Hammer of Dawn, Gorgon, Bolthawk, all 3-hit melees. The 2-hit melee is the weapons which have a blade attached to the barrel, or to the gun in some way. The Retro, the Breach Shot, and the Torque Bow all are 2-hit melees. Here's just one example of how the 2-hit melee can be abused. Putting one bolt into them and then meleeing them. Pretty infuriating. Alright, so going into the shot delay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be measuring the amount of time from when the bullet fires to when the elbow starts to go forward. And then from when the elbow started to go forward to the bullet firing again. That's going to be my segments of time measurement. So here we go. All rifles have the same delay. From the bullet firing to the elbow starting to go forward is 0.36 seconds. And then from the elbow going forward to the bullet firing again is 0.7 seconds. Alright, so the shotgun's a little bit different, but both the Gnasher and the sawed-off have the same delays. From the shot firing to the elbow starting to move is the same as the rifle. But then again, when you go from the elbow moving to the shot firing again, it's slightly longer, a 0.9 second delay. So not huge, but there. Now if someone is just holding down the melee button and meleeing as fast as they possibly can, the delay between melees is 1.1 seconds. And this is consistent across all starting weapons. I didn't test every weapon in the game because that would take too long. But all starting weapons, whether you're moving sideways, forward, back, upside down, standing on your head, it's the same delay. The only difference is the pistol, which has a 1.2 second delay because it is a slightly longer animation. So to figure out the range you can melee someone at, just simply have someone walk slowly towards me until I can hit them. So here's the range you can land a melee hit, and again with a different gun. Right here, this is the closest melee range, which is right around the 1-shot range with the Gnasher. So now here's trying to figure out the horizontal range back and forth. When you line up the little hump on your shoulder, that's the edge, and on that side, oops, I killed him with one swipe. Alright, we'll try this again. So right here, this is the edge of the range, this side, and then line up with the same hump from last time, we have another hit. So, if you make a mark on the screen right here where we have this edge of the melee window, and then right here we have the other edge, and we see that our melee window is this wide, which is rather reminiscent of the sawed-off spread from Gears 3. A very wide window you can land your melee hits. So lastly, we want to consider what percentage of your health was removed by each type of melee hit. So first you saw it takes 8 pistol shots to kill someone, and then I took the pistol and shot people several times, like twice here, hit them with the bladed melee, it doesn't kill them. And so now 3 shots and a bladed melee does kill him, which is well over half your health. And so over here we shoot him 4 times with a pistol, survives, and 5 times it dies. But it's not a very precise way of measuring it, because with an 8-shot kill you can only measure health in 12.5% chunks. So I remember that people were much more durable while holding a deployed boom shield. So I considered we could count the number of shots it took to kill them, in this case 24, before they died, and then have them drop a boom shield right before they were meleeed. We could measure our damage output in about 4.2% chunks, which is much more precise. So here we have 8 shots, and then after she drops the shield, the bladed melee does kill her. And since each shot represents 4.16%, we can multiply 4.16 by 8, and so we can say the pistol took away 33.3% of her health, which means that the melee did the rest of the 66.66. And of course the second clip was just showing that after 7 shots she survived the melee. Now moving on to the 3-hit melee, I was using the pistol. 11 shots does not kill, and then you'll see whenever we go to 12 shots it does kill. So basically we can conclude that the pistol, or the 3-hit melee, is almost 50% of your health. It's very close to 50%, right on the edge. You see from these clips here, you shoot someone once with the pistol and then melee them twice and they die, or melee them twice and shoot them once and they die. So yeah, the 3-hit melee is actually very close to 50%. The last melee is a huge overkill because they're right on the edge of death. And you can see it also works for boom shots, so I mean, that's conclusive proof right there, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll leave you guys with one last highlight from the wall bouncing meleeer. So I hope you guys learned something, and be sure to check these links I'm going to put at the end of the video for more instructional videos which help you improve your game, or else just understand the game better. And of course, if you want comedy or something else, I have those links too. So check out the other vids, you won't regret it, and I'll see you guys later.